Hey there, Maria Romano here with From Love to Legacy. Because love, leadership, and growth aren't separate, they're connected. Here, we focus on building businesses, relationships, and lives with impact.
If you want better results, stronger relationships, and a legacy that lasts, you're in the right place. Welcome to From Love to Legacy with Maria Romano, where leadership and real-world results meet human connection. Because how you lead and how you love today becomes the legacy you leave tomorrow.
Hey there. Day 9 of 70 doesn't have to suck, or does it, right? My name is Maria Romano, and I've started this series because when I woke up on July 22nd this year, I turned 70, and you know what? I really had a hard time with it. Actually, I was kind of miserable, and I had a lot of depression, so I decided to put together this series and put it out on TikTok because I know that there is a community out there for people that are getting a little bit more mature in life. And sometimes we need to know that there are other people out there that are going through the something similar. We don't feel the same way, but we might have similar feelings and similar experiences. So this is day 9. And day 9, what I want to bring to you is something that happens. I think this happens over time. It's being unapologetic for who you are. Actually, sharing your views, telling people if you want something or if you don't want something or you don't want to commit to doing something. Because there have been times in life, right, where sometimes we bite the bullet, right? We don't want to do something. We don't want to go somewhere, or we take on extra work, especially if you're working, like I'm still in the working world. And we do that and we say, why did I do that? Why did I overload myself? Why did I overcommit? So I think it's important that as we get to a certain age, and I hope you're doing this, those of you out there that are younger and listening, that you're starting to do this way beforehand. But sometimes this happens, and especially my generation, because I'm part of the baby boomers generation. And when we started in the workplace, women was still rising through the ranks. And yes, we had some women out there that broke the glass ceiling, and we did. But there are still many of us, that didn't say shit if we had a mouthful. And that's basically where it's at. Or we did things we didn't want to do. Or we closed our mouth and we kept it in. And we probably had to go through therapy because people said things to us. So I think it's important to get to a point where you need to vocalize. And sometimes this happens when we get older because we finally come into our own. There's something that happens that we develop a maturity, and also because of through the years, we hope we articulate a little better about our feelings. So be unapologetic. Don't apologize for who you are. Don't apologize for how you feel, and don't apologize because you don't want to do something. And somebody might say, oh, you don't want to do that because you're getting to a certain age. No, because that's not the truth. Because that's the worst thing you can say to somebody. It's because I don't want to do it. And maybe let's say you cook Thanksgiving dinner for 40 years, and not because you're getting older, you want to pass the torch. Let somebody else do it. Don't apologize, and don't use your age. Don't use your age, right, as a backup. So be unapologetic. And of course, you can be unapologetic in a nice way. I think that's important. And something too that goes along with it is just because you're at a certain age and somebody shares something with you, don't always give advice. We feel like we need to give them advice because we've gone through the experience, only unless somebody asks for advice, then share with them the advice, and then don't apologize about what you shared with them because you think it might hurt their feelings. So if somebody asks you for advice, please give it to them. It's just like feedback, right? When you're being reviewed in a company and your manager, whoever your leadership is going through the things that really work, that you do well, and the things that you don't do well. So that's 2 things today. So be unapologetic and only give advice when you need to give advice. Then please do me a favor. If you know that this video is going to benefit somebody, please share it with somebody and like it as well. Because again, this is a community, okay? We're a community where we're getting older, and no matter what age you are, we're all going to get older. And what happens is, as we do get older, the community starts to die off. And I don't mean to say that in a way that's morbid, but as we get older, we're only going to live a certain amount of time. So let's rally around each other. Let's support each other. Let's be there for each other, because We all have a purpose in life, no matter what age we are. Doesn't matter if you're 70, 80, 90, or 100. You have a purpose in life, and it's important that you continue to pursue your purpose and your passion. So go out and make this the best day ever.